You might think that all insurance policies are written or built the same, but are they? Hey, it's Ryan with Smith & Sons Insurance Agency, where we are on a mission to transform the way Oklahomans secure financial stability. Something we see quite often is a homeowner or a property owner brings us their current insurance policy and they want us to provide them a quote and say, apples to apples, make it the exact same coverages, or I want to compare the quote and be it as close as possible in coverages, and so I can just look at the price. Well, not all insurance policies are written the same. Many insurance companies provide extra coverage for this, and this company over here wouldn't provide any coverage for that. You might be looking for a policy that covers a specific limit on this type of possession that you have, whereas this company over here provides a greater or maybe a lower limit of coverage included. You see, there are additional coverages built into policies. Really, I'm referring to homeowners insurance, where you may not really see it on the quote or the details aren't provided too well, especially if you've gone online and you've written a policy or gotten a policy for yourself online. You might not have taken the time or had really the exercise of thinking about how much coverage do you really need for things in your closet or the collections that you have, or maybe it's your firearms, things that are typically covered on a homeowner's policy, but if you don't really address those during the quoting process, you may not have the coverage that you expect you would. So it's important to talk through the details of the coverages that would be provided, and really, I don't think you can get that online. So if you're working with an agent and you're taking the time to ask the really detailed questions or answer the detailed questions that the agent's asking you, you can really get all the coverage that you're expecting. Now, one phrase that we personally hate in our agency is full coverage. Typically that's referring to an auto policy, but the term full coverage means something different to me than it does to you, than it does to my dad or to my next door neighbor. Full coverage doesn't have a definition in an insurance policy. So what does full coverage mean to you? Ask that question to your agent if you hear them say those words. I wanted a quote for full coverage. You're adding on all these extra coverages that I didn't ask for. Well, if it's full coverage, then wouldn't you want all the coverages that are possible? Things like that. It really takes a one-on-one or a face-to-face conversation to go through those details. So if you're used to shopping for your insurance online or working with just any old agent, really consider having a one-to-one or a personal conversation with a licensed insurance agent so they can talk about or talk you through the fine details of a policy. Don't take for granted what's covered on your homeowner's policy. Not all policies are built the same. They're not all written the same. They don't all include certain coverages at the same limits. So really there's no such thing as apples to apples. So go look for the agent that's going to provide you the detailed information without bogging you down. If you have questions, if you would like us to walk through that exercise with you, we'd be happy to do it. Give us a call or text 580-353-0668 and we'll get started on that right away. Thanks.